Two really compelling stories as well. So if we take the emotional side of things first, and we go with the Leeds Rhinos, Burrow and Maguire, 860 odd games together. I spent 10 years of my coaching career hating every last bone in their bodies because they either beat you or they ran out of dummy half or he chip kicked for himself, Danny Maguire, and brought the game over. So they got some emotional stories then. And then we go to the Cas camp. And there's Luke Gale with the story. He had his appendix out a couple of weeks ago and he's never going to play again, but then he rocks up and he wins a semi-final game in such dramatic fashion. The styles of play as well, if I could touch on that. Leeds are very offload, dominating, they're trying to go around you to find a play. More emotion. Stevie Ward, he'll never play again because his shoulders come out. Oh, but he might play next week, and he is playing this week. So another miracle on the sidelines to get Stevie Ward fit. They try and offload, they try and go through several phases of football to tire you out. And then we've got Cas, who are probably the beautiful football team, but they're very, very structured. They go to a certain part of the field to do certain things to you, and they're very good at it. But they've been the story for me. And personally, I just think the Luke Gale kicking game in a greasy surface, you have to kick on this field particularly well, having been here 5 or 6 times. So all of those things, and all the drama and all the crisis and all the entertainment, I think we're in for an absolutely cracking final. And who am I going for? I'll probably just go 22-16 to Castleford.
Try to turn half of the room against you. It likes to be controversial, doesn't it? But Benny, I want to bring you in. You know, played in 2 grand finals. You know, Castleford, it's the first ever appearance in a grand final. What's it like as a player when you come out in that corner? And, you know, does the occasion sometimes get to some players? What will the Castleford sort of players experience when they do come out?
Yeah, it's a massive occasion, and it does play a part. I think big game experience does play, you know, I wouldn't say a major part, but it does play a part. And you know, with it being Castleford's first grand final, it's going to be nerve-wracking and it's going to be scary for them. And but I think with the way that they've played this year, I think they could be worthy winners today. I think, but it's hard to say because, you know, you come out. It's one of the greatest stadiums in the world to play at this. It's, you know, I've been fortunate to play at some big stadiums, and, you know, this is by far the best one. With, you know, it's got like a rugby and intoriated stadium where it's closing on you and it's over the top of you, and it's fantastic coming out. But I think today it's all on the occasion, and I think not playing the occasion and playing the game. And I'm sure Darryl Powell will be, you know, talking to him, and, you know, he's been there a few times himself in his career, and he'll be talking to him and telling him which way to go and do this and do that. And I'm sure if they can do that, I think Castleford will be worthy winners. I think.
Thanks for your thoughts, Benny. I want to bring this man in at the side of me now. Danny, you played for quite a lot of clubs, but Castleford Tigers for you, you hold them, you know, it's got a special place for you, and I think you'll be rooting for them this evening.
Yeah, definitely. Castleford was probably my best year personally as a player, but probably my most enjoyable as well. You know, they let me do what I want. I could kick, I could pass, I could do anything I wanted, and I loved every single minute of a fantastic homely club. But today, with this weather and the big game experience, unfortunately, and it kills me to say it, absolutely kills me to say it, I think Leeds will win.
Right, moving on swiftly. Thanks for your thoughts there, Benny. It's full of Cas fans in here. What are you trying to do? No, but you've been, you know, a fantastic coach. You've had an amazing career. For the 2 coaches out there today, for Darryl Powell and Brian McDermott, you know, I think what Darryl's done at Castleford, he's sort of drawn a lot of neutral fans back in to the game, because the style of rugby that they've played has just been so entertaining to watch, and he's a fantastic coach, and he'll certainly know how to get his players fired up for this one.
Yeah, he's done an absolutely fabulous job, and there's another story in itself in relation to the 2 coaches. If you actually look at the semi-final, which I thought was the best game of rugby league for 10 years, when Saints were the better team and should have won the game but didn't, because Cas found a way to win, and you've got to do that in big games. So I think that experience last week will really help Castleford today in relation to the big game experience. So I go over to Darryl Powell, and all year his mantra's been simple. If you took the time out to listen to what he's been saying and what he hasn't been saying, is that the team was getting better each week, and that instead of having the mantras a lot of us do in life, let alone in a game of rugby league, he said to his players, why not? Why not win every game? Why not win the competition by 10 points? Why not keep our standards so high? Why not improve our defence to a place where everybody's scared to come down lane and play us? Why not instead of why? And that's the difference with this Castleford team. They will approach today's game as winners. And when you're a winner, whether you're playing a friendly, or a pre-season match, or a cup competition, or a league competition, when you've got that psychology of winning and you want to win, I think it carries you over. But I go back to Brian McDermott. 12 months ago, he was under pressure. You can't play, you can't do this to this Leeds Rhinos. We won the treble the year before, and now we're in the middle eights. There's a danger we may go down to the rubbish division. This is Leeds Rhinos. We've lost iconic players like Sinfield and Peacock and Luluai, and this year they're going to lose Maguire and Burrow. What do I think of them? I've got so much admiration and respect for them because they're good blokes as well, even though I've hated them for 10 years. So Brian McDermott has done a brilliant job behind the scenes. Parcells coming, Cuthbertson's gone to the back of the scrum, more in a ball playing offloading style, so hasn't been stifled up front, and they've aimed up the Leeds Rhinos. Bear in mind they were the second best team this year in the league ladder, and they finished 5 points ahead of anybody else. So he's done a brilliant job. So two coaches that know their stuff.
You certainly know your stuff as well there, and I'll be listening to you. And I think that's why you're on telly so often, because you can talk that much. You're very good at it. So I just want to. I can't get a word in edgeways with Nobby, can I? The chap at the side of me, ladies and gents, I've got to know him over the last few years, and there's not many more inspirational people than Danny Sculthorpe.